This is AI News Today, and here's what happened in the world of AI in the past 24 hours. Let's kick things off with something that's going to change how we learn and research. You know how NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang recently went viral for saying his #1 use for AI is research and tutoring? Well, Google just made that a whole lot easier with a massive update to NotebookLM, their AI-powered study tool. For the first time ever, you can now access expert-curated notebooks, covering topics you'd actually want to dive deep into. We're talking science-backed parenting advice for the digital age from psychology professor Jacqueline Nazy, evidence-based longevity research from cardiologist Eric Topol, and even comprehensive guides to Shakespeare's works. There's also an Economist report breaking down the biggest market, tech, and political trends this year. What makes this really exciting is what you get with each notebook. Beyond the usual AI-powered mind maps, you get those podcasts like AI Overviews that NotebookLM is famous for. Think of it as having an AI-generated conversation about complex topics that makes them easier to understand. And here's the kicker. If you're struggling with a challenging concept, you can actually ask questions about it and get AI-generated responses tailored to help you grasp it better. This builds on last month's update that let you make notebooks public, and apparently it's taken off. Over 140,000 public notebooks have been created and shared already. It's basically unlocking new ways to explore topics you might not know much about, turning AI into your personal research assistant and tutor, just like Huang described. The beauty of this approach is that it's democratizing access to expert knowledge. Instead of having to track down and read through countless academic papers or trying to decode complex research, you can now interact with curated, expert-vetted information in a conversational way. It's like having a study group with some of the smartest people in various fields. Shifting gears to some major industry moves, Meta is making some serious power plays in the AI space. Mark Zuckerberg just revealed that the company is pouring hundreds of billions of dollars into massive supercluster data centers, and we're talking about facilities the size of several Manhattan neighborhoods. These aren't just regular data centers, they're specifically designed to support Meta's push toward artificial general intelligence. But here's where it gets interesting and a bit concerning. Reports are suggesting that to cover these sky-high infrastructure costs, Meta might follow OpenAI's playbook and pivot to a closed-source strategy. This would be a complete reversal from their current open-source approach and could be a major blow to solo developers, nonprofits, and researchers who have been benefiting from Meta's free AI models. It's a classic case of scaling costs, forcing strategic pivots that could reshape the entire AI ecosystem. Meanwhile, the coding AI space just got a lot more interesting. Remember Windsurf, that popular AI coding startup that had everyone worried when Google poached their top talent over the weekend? Well, plot twist, Cognition, the company behind the AI programming platform Devon, just swooped in with a surprise acquisition on Monday. By combining forces, they're hoping to create AI agents that can handle complex coding tasks independently and outmaneuver the big tech giants. It's a David versus Goliath story in the making. Apple's also scrambling to get back in the AI game. With their foundation models chief heading to Meta, shareholders are pushing for bold moves. One idea that's been floated by insiders is acquiring French AI startup Mistral, which specializes in cutting-edge open-source models. This would be unusual for Apple, which typically avoids risky acquisitions, but it might be exactly the kind of shakeup they need to catch up in the AI race. Next up, let's talk about some practical tools you can use right now. If you've ever needed to create professional-looking PDFs quickly, there's a neat trick using Grok. You can literally just describe what kind of document you need, whether it's a resume, research summary, or invoice, and Grok will generate a professional PDF for you. You can even edit the underlying code directly if you want to make specific changes. It's one of those simple but powerful applications of AI that can save you hours of formatting work. On the integration front, Anthropic just announced a new Canva partnership that lets you generate images and designs directly inside Claude. They've also launched a directory where you can browse and connect all available tools in one place. It's part of this broader trend of AI assistants becoming more like operating systems that can tap into various specialized tools. But not all AI news is rosy. A new Stanford study is raising some red flags about AI therapy chatbots. The research suggests these bots aren't ready to replace human therapists and might actually cause harm by reinforcing negative thoughts and giving inappropriate responses about 20% of the time. It's an important reminder that while AI is incredibly powerful, there are still areas where human expertise and empathy can't be replicated. In the wild and weird department, AI-generated content keeps getting more bizarre. Those viral AI ASMR videos are now featuring tsunamis, tornadoes, and volcanoes. Apparently, that's what passes for relaxing content these days. And AI filmmaker Lu Huang just shared some incredibly lifelike influencer videos, created by combining Google's Veo 3 with Higgsfield's new Soul ID technology. The line between real and generated content is getting thinner by the day. Amazon Web Services also unveiled something called Kiro, a new programming platform that makes coding smoother by catching mistakes in real time and generating helpful diagrams and task lists. It's part of this wave of AI tools that don't just generate code, but actually help you think through and organize your programming process. That's it for today. Make sure to like, subscribe, or follow, and see you tomorrow for more AI news.